Hey there, Alex here from Nintu, and welcome to the Early Access Program. In this video, we're going to cover three main points. First being, what is Nintu in the Early Access Program? What does that give you? What can you start using from today as soon as you purchase it? Second point being, what do we have planned for the future? Where are we going to use the Early Access money? What are we going to fund with it? What does the future of Nintu look like to us? The second being, what does that future hold? So what are we going to do with the money that we get from this early access program? What does our roadmap look like? Where are we looking to head into the future? And what might this all shape into? And then thirdly, what actually is Nintu? How did all of this come about? Why am I here? Why are you listening to me? What do I care about? And what do I want to build with the help of you and the rest of the WordPress community? All right, let's dive right in. So what is Nintu and what's included in this lifetime deal, and where is it at in its first iteration? So Nintu is essentially a component library built on three core principles. First, and I think most important, is that it allows you to very easily, quickly build and design new pages on your website, whether that's landing pages or complete sites. The idea is that you don't need to download anything extra, you don't need to set up any additional plugins, and you can simply click, copy, and paste across on your website, adding absolutely no bloat and hopefully trimming down the time it would take to build. Second is the optimization and the scalability of it all. And what that means is really having the confidence to know that you can use everything within the system as much as you want and as many times as you want on a single project without ever having to worry about things slowing down, things becoming bloated, or the experience being affected your end user. And the third part is the attention to detail and the design of it all. The ability from a big picture to quickly sync everything to your brand colors, have a modular and scalable design system that you customize and edit the fluidity or pretty much any other part of the framework, have it seamlessly tied into bricks, have everything optimized for light and dark mode, depending on a user's experience, or if we want to just give them a toggle. And then all the way through to the finer details, the little lines, the little design element, the things that really for us as designers allow us to showcase our passion, intricate details, and the consistency of it all. Upon purchase, you'll have access to everything that currently exists and into the future within our templates categories here, as well as any articles, tutorials, guides, as well as access to our new Facebook group. These contain everything from your base blog post templates, your content templates, all the way through to pricing pages, contact pages, and is a collection that is really only just getting started. We're going to continue to build out in the future, but I'll cover that in the next section of the video. Once you log in, you'll be redirected to your dashboard page. From there, you can set up different account settings and reset your password, but you can also quickly then jump into the templates gallery. When you're logged in, it will look mostly the same, but it'll give you the option to click to copy instead of to sign up to register. So if we looked at this contact template here as an example, you can see that I now have the option to copy for Winden and Bricks in the bottom right-hand corner. And it's as simple as clicking on that and then jumping over to your website and pasting it within the Bricks builder. You'll also gain access to all of our core elements, which are really the building blocks of new websites if any of the current designs don't fit your brand's style, perhaps a client style. Now, the idea behind these is quite similar to what ACSS is offering with their frame system. And its goal is to give you all the base building blocks to be able to construct your very own high quality templates. See here that we've got an initial 3 categories that we're offering, those being layouts, pre-designed for different screen sizes, typography, which is all of your base typography settings, customized and ready to go for light and dark mode, as well as a collection of buttons, both primary buttons and call to actions, as well as a set of neutral buttons that are a little bit more toned down for secondary call to actions. Now that pretty much covers everything you're getting on day one. If there's anything that you're not too sure about, head over to the different templates, articles, and resources tabs and just have a little browse through. Pretty much what you see there today is what you're getting access to today. Now, whilst I believe that you're getting your value's worth with lifetime access to the templates that exist at the moment, I think the real value lives in what I'm working on and what I want to turn into. Essentially, in its current state, Nintu is a series of different layouts and templates and components for the most part. What I would like to turn this into is a series of layouts, templates, and components that exist across a series of different UI styles or brand styles, quite similar to what shuffle.dev offers. So I'm going to show you their site at the moment to give you a bit of a better idea of where we're heading. So if we jump over to their UI gallery, you'll see that they have everything categorized within different design styles. Every component then is pre-styled for that design style and again available in both light and dark mode. Now this is the first step that I want to build upon, and it's going to take essentially building out a core base UI that should be available for both bricks as well as in Figma that I can then use as a foundation to build the additional styles on top of. The first 3 styles that I'd like to build into these on top of the essential core design be a brutalist styling, a glass morphism styling, as well as a bit of a Neo-Tokyo style, which is quite similar to what I have on the Nintu homepage. The second feature on the roadmap is relatively simple, but it's essentially having everything available as both Figma templates as well as Bricks Builder templates, allowing you to go out and build your initial designs and layouts on Figma and perhaps present them or work with the customer on them, and then quickly move them across to Bricks by copying and pasting different layouts. The third feature on our roadmap is essentially a suite of super high performing, high converting landing pages. The way we're going to do this is more or less scour the web for the top 100 most optimized, highest converting landing pages. Use that as a foundation to build our own suite of high performing and high converting pages. They'll also be available for both Figma and Bricks, and is something you should be able to use to start converting more users on your projects. And last but not least, final feature I have on the roadmap is complete site imports and exports. Now, the idea behind this is that you can quickly spin up super well optimized and high performance full sites without having to build each page yourself. It will most likely look something along the lines of a file that you download, upload to your WordPress importer that then generates all those pages for you, imports all of your brand colors, styles, any other modifications or upgrades we may have made to the Tailwind framework, and with a couple of clicks, you can import an entire site and be ready to go. That more or less covers the roadmap in its current state and the features I've planned for the coming months, the first of which you can probably look forward to in early 2023. Now, that doesn't mean that that's everything that we're looking to build. The idea is that we continue to build and grow this with our community members, and we can turn Nintu in a properly thriving and growing business. The first funds that we'll be using from this early access program will be to hire a designer, to have someone really help me build out all of those different UI design styles so that we can get them out at a faster rate. From there, we'll most likely be looking at some kind of developer-y role to help build out a fancier UI and a better way to build things instead of just copy and paste each element. But as I said earlier on, it's really just the beginning, and it's part of a journey that I'm really looking forward to kick off with you. Alrighty, so this first round of early access will be opened for 7 days or until we fill up our first 50 seats. We'll be essentially releasing the early access in different tranches or different batches. And it's mostly so that I can handle all of the, or any of the support requests or any of the help that you may need in getting your project set up. It's a little bit more complex than just installing a plugin. Once we get through the first 50, we'll open the doors again to the following 100. But otherwise, I'm super excited to launch Nintu and for you to be part of that journey. I'm really looking forward to seeing the awesome projects that come out of this and what we build together, and look forward to some of your feedback and comments, whether it's on the roadmap or some of the existing systems that we have in place. Otherwise, welcome to the Early Access program, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side.